going to prevail.
Vea conmigo
So read with me
a Josué 1.
Joshua 1.
Sí, señor. Para los que no saben, ya compramos los 5 acres.
For those who didn't know, we bought 5 acres.
Ahora estamos levantando fondos para poner un pozo de agua.
Now we're raising funds to dig a well there.
Y en el nombre de Jesús vamos a levantar un lugar para retiros.
And in the name of Jesus, we're going to build a place to make retreats there also.
Y para los que no saben,
And for those who don't know also,
lo regalaron un caballo a Pastora.
a horse was gifted to my wife,
Y un
Pastora.
caballo blanco bien bonito.
A very beautiful white horse.
Ya tuvo su bebé
And it already had a baby
y lo acaban de regalar a ella.
and was recently given to her.
Y toda la red de mujeres lo está adoptando
And all the women's net is adopting it
como su mascota.
as their mascot.
Y se le pusieron el nombre Diamante.
And the horse is called Diamante.
You heard it, brother.
Lo
The
escucharon
women's
bien.
group has adopted a horse.
El grupo de las mujeres adoptaron
And they
un
will have the
caballo.
horse.
Así que ya tienen el caballo.
So I don't know who's going to ride. Who's going to ride the horse? Who's going
No
to
sé
ride
quién
the
se va a
horse?
montar a caballo.
The red
con
de
ella.
diamantes.
Ahí de la red.
Yeah. She's coming.
Así que ya viene en camino.
It's coming.
Ya viene.
Qué bueno. Oh my God, no te quiero hablar de eso. Pero los que participan
So those who are also a part of this
van a participar también del beneficio de tener un caballo.
are also going to participate in the benefit of
A
having
eso
a
te
horse.
dejo pensando.
This is what we were thinking
Porque
about.
hay poder en la unidad.
Because there's power in unity.
Hay un joven aquí que dice, yo quería un caballo.
There's a young person here who said that he wanted a horse.
Ok, ponte con Pastora.
Then talk to Pastora about
You don't have to take care of the horse all the time, but
Tú no
you can
tienes que
go
estar
ride
cuidando
that
el caballo
horse.
siempre, pero sí puedes ir a montarlo.
Únete con Pastora.
So I believe, then let's go forward.
Eres mi hermana, eres mi hermano.
You're my brother, you're my sister.
Porque yo me uno con la gente que crea.
Because I get together with the people that believe,
Tenemos que avanzar.
and we need to advance.
Esos 4 leprosos
So these 4 lepers,
fueron adelante
they move forward
en la oscuridad.
in the darkness.
Y allí dice la palabra,
And the word says,
cuando era noche,
when it was nighttime,
salieron,
they went out.
atacaron.
They went and attacked.
¿Cuándo tienes que ¿Cuándo tienes que intentar avanzar? ¿Cuándo es el
When do you
perfecto tiempo?
need to attempt to move forward?
Oh, pastor, no sé si debo de comenzar mi negocio en diciembre. Yo no
Pastor,
sé,
I don't know
pastor.
if I should open my business
know.
in December. I don't know.
Quizás es enero,
Maybe it's January.
quizás es junio.
Maybe it's June.
No. ¿Cuándo es el tiempo perfecto para luchar?
When is it the perfect time to go to battle?
¿Alguien?
Anybody?
Nunca.
Never.
Nunca.
There's never.
Solo vas a aprender de tus errores.
You're just going to learn
Si
from
la
your
gente
mistakes.
tiene miedo de intentar,
And you see people that are afraid of trying.
pero si intentas una vez,
But if you try once,
intentas 2
then
veces,
try a second.
3
And
veces,
3 times
4
around.
veces,
Then 4.
y no paras hasta que tienes el éxito.
And you don't stop until you have the victory.
Vas a salir victorioso.
Then you're going to come out with this victory for
¿Por
you.
qué la gente tiene miedo de perder?
So why are people afraid of losing?
Boté a la persona para dile, no tengas miedo de perder. Dile.
Look to the person beside you and tell them, don't be
La
afraid of
cosa es
losing.
intentar.
The thing is to go ahead and try.
Mejor es intentar que nunca intentar.
It's better to try than not to try at all.
Yo siempre he querido tener mi propio negocio.
I've always wanted to have my own business.
Inténtalo.
Then try it.
Y si fallas, pues por lo menos aprendiste algo.
And if you fail, at least you're going to learn something.
Pero no vas a morir sin decir, ay, y nunca hizo mi sueño.
But you're not going to try. You're not going to die before telling somebody, I tried at
A veces
least.
me da tristeza por la gente que nunca intenta.
And it makes me sad sometimes for people that don't even get up and try it.
La fe nos dice, hay que hacerlo.
Because faith tells us, let's just go and do it.
Boté a la persona para dile, camina por fe, no por vista.
Look to the person beside you and tell them, walk by faith and not by sight.
Así dice la palabra.
That's how the word says.
Usted va a intentar.
You're going to go and try.
Usted va a confiar.
You're going to trust.
Como los 4 leprosos.
Just like these 4 lepers
Salieron
did.
de noche
They went out at night
y conquistaron.
and conquered.
Y cuando llegaron, ahí estaba el botín.
And when they got there, the treasure, the spoils were there.
Porque Dios hizo que escucharon un ruido y el enemigo pensaba que pagó el rey de Israel a otro país para mercenario para
Because God
ayudarle
made a sound so that the enemy would have been afraid, and
y
God
ellos huyeron.
sent another army, and they fled because of this sound also.
Y cuando llegaron los 4 leprosos,
And when the 4 lepers arrived after all of this,
ahí estaba el fuego puesto,
the fire was already
ahí estaba la
started.
comida
The
puesto,
food was already
ahí
there.
tiraron el botín.
And they dropped all their spoils there.
Dice la Biblia, los 4 leprosos quedaron recogiendo el botín toda la noche.
And the Bible teaches us that these 4 lepers were there all night picking up the spoils, all the treasure.
Y dice la Biblia hasta que ellos dijeron,
And the
se
Bible
estaba
said-
saliendo el sol.
That they kept on doing this until sunrise.
Ellos dijeron,
They said,
estamos pecando
we are sinning
porque Dios nos está bendiciendo.
because God is blessing
Y
us.
no lo compartimos con el rey de Israel ni la gente de
But we're
Israel.
not sharing it with the king of Israel nor his people.
No quiero pecar.
I don't want to sin.
Y fueron y informaron,
So they went and informed,
después de esconder su porción,
after taking their share, obviously.
fueron y informaron el resto del pueblo.
They went and told the rest of the people,
Aquí hay botín,
here's the
aquí hay
treasure,
comida.
here's the food.
Y allí dice
And it says here
que todo el pueblo salió corriendo porque estaban muriendo de hambre.
that all the people, they ran out to the food because they were
Se
dying
dio
of
evidencias de
hunger.
lo que estaban diciendo los 4 leprosos, era
So
verdad.
there was evidence about what the 4 lepers were saying. It was true.
Y cuando el pueblo salió corriendo,
And when the people ran out towards this,
mataron el hombre que no creía.
they killed the one who didn't believe.
Y el hombre que no creía era el que cuidaba la puerta.
And this man who didn't believe was the gatekeeper.
No me escucharon.
You didn't listen to this.
El hombre que no creía era que cuidaba la puerta para el rey.
The man who didn't believe was the gatekeeper to the king.
Y él decía, aunque Dios abrirá las ventanas de los cielos, yo no creo.
And he was saying, even though if God opens the windows of heavens, I don't believe it.
Y dijo el profeta, estás declarando que no creas.
And the prophet said, so you're declaring that you don't believe then?
Ten cuidado quien cuida la puerta.
Careful, who's the gatekeeper then?
El que te deja entrar y salir.
The one who lets you in and the one
Hay
who lets
gente
you
que
out.
deja gente entrar a la iglesia.
There are people who let people into the church.
Y hay gente que no dejan gente entrar a la iglesia.
And there are people who don't let people come into the church.
Y yo le dije, ten cuidado quien cuida la puerta.
And I say, be careful who takes care of the gate.
Yo le dije, mi consejo,
I gave my advice
escoja la persona que crea
is choose the person who believes
en vez del negativo.
instead of the negative person.
So, yo no creo que tú te puedes equivocar
So I believe that you cannot make this mistake.
cuando vas y te unes con las personas que crean.
When you go ahead and get together with people that believe,
Da un fuerte aplauso a
let's
Dios.
give a big applause to God about this.
Bote a la persona a partir de tú estás aquí con la gente que crean,
Look to
dice.
the person beside
No
you
te
and tell them,
equivocaste porque
"You're
estás
here
con la
with
gente
the
que
people
creía."
who believe. You
Amén.
didn't make a mistake
Ponga
because
su
they
árbol de
believe.
Navidad, no lo pongas.
Put your tree, your Christmas tree or not.
No importa.
It doesn't matter.
A mí no me importa.
I don't care about
Estás
it.
con la gente de fe.
But you're here with the people of faith.
Oh my God.
Dios mío.
¿Cuál es más importante?
Which is more important?
Estar con la gente que crea,
Being with the people that
no
believe.
con la gente incrédulo,
Not with the unbelievers.
no con la gente negativa.
Not with the negative ones.
Aquí el fuente principal es la oración.
Here the base source is is
En
prayer.
el día que yo no veo oración, yo también me voy.
So the day that I don't see prayer, I'm going to leave.
Mangos y chilequiles y todo eso, si no hay oración,
And if there's no prayer,
si nadie está orando por nadie,
if nobody's praying for
yo
anybody,
tampoco, yo no voy a esa iglesia.
then I'm not going to
¿Por
that
qué voy a
church
una iglesia
either.
que no ora por la gente?
Why would I go to a church that doesn't pray for its people?
¿Para qué?
Why?
Ni vale mi tiempo.
My time isn't worth that.
Yo tengo que estar con la gente que ora por otros
I need to be with the people who pray for others
y la gente de fe,
and the people of faith.
los que digan sí se puede.
Those who say, yes, it can be done.
So, aunque yo analizo todo porque así soy yo,
So even though I analyze everything, because
Soy un
that's how
hombre.
I am, I'm a man,
no me disparas.
so don't shoot me.
Voy a analizar todo,
I'm going to look over everything,
pero en lo último voy a decir,
but in the end, I'm going to say,
todo lo puedo en Cristo que me
I can
fortalece.
do all things through Christ who
Y
strengthens
sí se
me.
puede.
And it can be done.
Boté la persona aparte y dile, sí se puede.
Look to the person
Usted tiene
beside
que
you and tell
creer.
them, it can be done. You need to believe.
So, el punto es unirse con gente que crea.
So the point is to get together with people that believe.
Los 4 leprosos
So these
se
4 lepers,
unieron.
they got together.
El cordón donde hay 2 o más, Mateo 18,
The cord where it says in Matthew 18:18,
lo que atas en los cielos se ha desatado en la tierra.
what you tie and bind in heaven is tied and
Lo
bound
que
in the
desatas
earth.
en la tierra se ha desatado en los cielos.
And what you unbound and untie in earth is
Dice-
unbound and untied
no
in
dice
heaven.
uno.
It doesn't say one.
Dice, donde hay 2 o más,
It says where there are 2 or more,
ahí estoy.
there I am.
¿Dónde está el poder?
So where is the
En la
power?
unidad.
In unity.
¿Con quién se una?
Then who do you get
Yo
together
no me
with?
uno con mi gente de Harley.
I don't get together with my Harley people.
Yo me uno con mi gente de fe.
I get together with the people of faith.
Yo no me uno con mi gente de la cine.
I don't get together with the movie people.
Me uno con la gente de fe.
I get together with the people of faith.
Yo no me uno con la gente de Vegas.
I'm not getting together with the people in Las Vegas.
Yo me uno con la gente de fe.
I go with the people of
¿Cuántos me
faith.
están entendiendo?
How many are understanding
Los que me
this?
animan.
What motivates
Los que
me?
oran por mí.
The ones that pray for
Los
me.
que crean
The
conmigo.
ones that believe together
Y,
with me.
y tengo noticias, no son perfectos.
And I have news for you. None of them are
Son
perfect.
4 leprosos.
They're probably 4 lepers also.
Pero Dios honra su unidad.
But God honors this unity that they carry.
Dios honra su fe.
They honor the faith. God honors the faith that He
Y
has.
la decisión de no quedarse ahí con las manos
And
cruzadas
the
haciendo nada.
decision they took of not just standing there and doing nothing.
Usted la persona aparte dile, tienes que caminar por fe.
Look to the
Dile,
person
no
beside you
por
and tell
vista.
them you need to walk by faith
Dile,
and not
por
by
fe voy a
sight.
avanzar.
Tell them by faith you're going to move
2024,
forward.
por fe vas a avanzar.
2024, by
Dile
faith you're
conmigo,
going to
por
move
fe voy a
forward.
avanzar.
By faith you're going to move
No
forward.
voy a quedar
Say
con las
it.
manos
And I'm
cruzados.
not going to be with my arms
No voy a
crossed.
quedar
I'm
estancado.
not going to be stuck there.
Usted tiene que avanzar por fe.
And you need to move forward by
Deja de
faith.
mirarte y mire a Dios.
Stop looking at yourself, but start looking
Dios
at
sea
God.
tu fortaleza.
And let God be your strength.
No hay excusa.
There is no excuse.
Usted solo cree en Dios.
You just believe in God.
Cuando tuvo que pagar los impuestos.
So when I had to pay my taxes,
No, Jesús
Oh,
cuando tuvo que pagar
when Jesus
impuestos,
had to pay taxes.
dijo Pedro,
He said to Peter,
le dijeron a Pedro,
he said to Peter,
hey, tu rabí, tu Señor tiene que pagar impuestos.
hey, your rabbi needs to pay his taxes.
No dice que se escondió.
It says that it didn't say he hid.
Le dijo a Pedro a Jesús,
Peter said to Jesus,
nos anda pidiendo los impuestos.
they're asking for the taxes.
Y Jesús dijo,
And Jesus said,
hijo,
son,
ponte a pescar.
go fish.
Y él le dijo,
And he said,
los hijos del mundo pagan impuestos,
the children of the world, did they pay taxes?
pero los hijos de Dios tienen que pagar impuestos.
But do the sons of God need to pay taxes?
Ahora él le dijo,
Now he said to
ve,
him,
tira tu caña allá y ponte a pescar.
go cast your rods over there and go fish.
Y saca el pescado.
And bring that fish over.
Y allí adentro de la boca del pescado
And inside of the mouth of this fish,
está la moneda para pagar tus impuestos
there is a coin there that's going to be used to pay your taxes
y mis impuestos.
and my taxes.
Oh my God. Y Pedro fue y obedeció.
And Peter just went and obeyed it.
Y Pedro tiró la caña en el agua,
He went and casted his rod
sacó el pescado
in the water and brought that
y
fish out.
sacó de la boca del pescado
And from the mouth of this fish,
el moneda
he brought out a coin
para pagar sus
to
impuestos.
pay the taxes.
Boté a la persona para y dile, Dios quiere que pescas por fe.
Look to the
Dile,
person beside you and tell them,
para
God
usted
wants you to fish by
y para la
faith
iglesia.
for
Dile,
you and for the church.
dile, para usted y para la iglesia.
Tell them, for you and for the church.
Dile, boté a la persona para dile, tú
Look
vas
to
a
the
estar
person
tan
beside you.
rico que vas a
You're gonna
pagar
be
tus
so
impuestos y
rich
las impuestos
that
a la
you're
iglesia.
going to be so rich to pay your taxes and the taxes for the church.
Tú vas a estar tan rico que vas a pagar tus deudas
You're going to be so rich that you're going to pay your own
y
debts
las deudas de la iglesia.
and the debts of the church.
No me escucharon.
You're not listening to this.
¿Dónde está el dinero?
Where's the money?
En el pescado que tú vas a pescar.
In the fish that you're going to fish out.
Ustedes tienen que pescar pescados.
So you need to go fish,
¿Cuántos pescadores papi le dio?
not what his daddy had given him.
¿Cuántos me están escuchando?
How many are listening to this?
Y cuando él dio lo que costaba,
So when he gave what it
creo que
actually
segundo
cost him,
Crónicas 11,
I believe it's 2 Chronicles 11.
le dijo, pide lo que quieres, hijo, yo te lo doy.
God said to him, ask for anything you want, I will give it to you.
¿Quieres fama? Te lo doy.
You want fame, I'll give it
¿Quieres
to you.
larga vida? Te lo doy.
You want a long lasting
¿Quieres
life, I'll give
riqueza?
it to
Que
you.
te lo doy.
You want riches, I'll give it to you
Y
also.
Salomón dijo,
And Solomon said,
yo no quiero eso.
I don't want that.
Solo dame sabiduría
Just give me wisdom
para cuidar la casa de Dios.
so that I can take care of the house of God.
Y Dios fue tocado
And God was touched
y le dijo,
and said to him,
por cuanto no pediste fama,
because you didn't ask for
ni
fame,
riquezas,
nor riches,
ni larga vida,
nor a long
ni
life,
tus enemigos,
nor for your enemies,
yo te voy a dar todo eso.
I'm going to give you all of this
Porque tú pediste mi voluntad
because you asked for my will
para ayudar mi obra.
to help my work.
Yo te doy todo.
Then I give you everything.
Los que pelean por la casa de Dios
So those who fight for the house of God,
reciben todo.
they will receive everything
Porque tocan el corazón de Dios.
because they touch the heart of God.
So, él dio la ofrenda para la casa de
So
Dios.
he gave the offering to the house of
Él
God.
pidió para ayudar la casa de
He
Dios.
he asked for help in order to help the house
Y yo
of
te
God.
estoy diciendo, no sé si me van a entender.
And I'm saying to you, and I don't know if you're going to understand,
Los que pelean por la casa de Dios,
that those who fight for the house of God,
Dios pelea por tu casa.
God will fight for your houses.
Bote a la persona aparte y dile, si tú peleas por la casa de Dios,
Look to the person beside you and tell them, if you fight for
de
the house
seguro
of
va a
God,
pelear por tu casa.
surely God's going to fight for your own houses.
Así que yo tengo a Dios peleando por mi casa.
So I have God
Yo no
fighting
peleo
for
por
my
mi
house.
casa.
I don't fight for my house.
Yo no, viene del norte, sur, este, el
From
oeste.
the north, south, east, and west it comes.
Yo no peleo por mi casa.
And I don't fight for my
Yo peleo
house.
por su casa.
I fight for his house.
Y ahí le dijo a Salomón,
And he said to Solomon here,
mira hijo, no pediste para ti,
look, son, you didn't ask for yourself,
pediste para mí.
but you asked for me.
Ahora te doy larga vida.
Now I'm going to give you a long
Ahora te
lasting
doy
life.
fama.
Now I'm going to give you this
Ahora te
fame.
doy
Now I'm
riqueza.
going to give you the riches also.
Y hasta tus enemigos yo te doy.
And even your enemies are going to be given to you.
Y aunque no lo pediste, yo te lo voy a dar todo.
And even if you didn't ask for all of this, I'm still giving it to you.
¿Cuántos creen que eso puede ser para ti?
How many of you believe that this could be for you
¿Quién lo
all?
crea?
Who believes this?
Para los que leen la Biblia,
For those who read the Bible,
ve, búscalo.
go and look for
Después
this.
que Salomón se hizo rey,
That after Solomon was made king,
cuando terminó el templo,
and when he finished erecting the temple,
ofreció 25,000 holocaustos.
he offered then 25,000 more holocausts.
Déjame repetir.
Let me repeat this.
Dio 25,000 bueyes
He gave 25,000 oxen
como rey.
as king.
¿Por qué?
Why?
Porque en su nueva posición de rey, ya no príncipe,
Because now in this position of king and not of a prince,
1,000 holocaustos no era nada.
1,000 holocausts was nothing.
Tenía que dar algo que le cuesta.
He had to give something that cost him.
Dio 25,000
So he gave
de
25,000
ofrenda.
as an
Ve,
offering.
búscalo.
Go and look for
O
this.
sea, hay gente que llora, ay, que dar un pacto de 1,000 es mucho.
I have people that are crying because, oh, giving $1,000 covenant is a lot.
Y nosotros tenemos gente de negocios aquí.
And we have people that are business people here.
$1,000 no es nada.
$1,000 is nothing for them.
Para ellos no es nada.
For them, it's nothing.
Ellos manejan cientos de miles de dólares.
They work through hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Entonces tiene que dar algo que cuesta.
So they have to give something that costs them.
So, cuando Dios te da una promoción,
So when God gives you this promotion,
usted la persona aparte, si te da promoción,
look to the
dar
person
algo
beside
que
you
cuesta.
and gives you a promotion,
Después